Hello, hola, and bonjour, my beautiful animation fans. Alright, so this video is unscripted, and I just wanted to, say that it's cringy, just letting you know. Before I get started, I just wanted to talk about what's on the screen. It is an animation for a map, She Likes Girls. It's with Sasha and, Leopard Star. I actually don't have a lot of lesbian relationships that I really ship in Warriors, so it was kind of difficult coming up with a ship. I love Mothwing and Leafpool, but that ship was already taken, so I chose the only other two girl cats that I really ship together. There might be more, I don't remember many of them, you know? Anyway, so back to back to me being a cringy child. So when I was a kid, I got into Warriors, and I got my friends into Warrior Cats. And we used to make OCs. You know, we went through this big crazy OC phase where we would make OCs, and we made they all I don't know, they all had these tragic backstories. You know how it is. I was 12, you know, and I was younger than that. I was 10, whatever. So I was a child basically. And my friend Cassie, who was also my next door neighbor, we used to role play a lot. And I don't mean writing. No, we weren't smart enough to do writing. So we did LARPing, which is even more cringy. Not that there's anything wrong with role playing. I do it all the time. But me and her would literally go into the backyard where other people could see us, and we would crawl around on our hands and knees and meow at each other and hiss at each other and pretend to be cats. And we did this in public, in the full view of people. I don't know why we did this in public, but we chose to. And we would tackle each other and bite each other and pretend we were cats, and yeah, it was really cringy. Oh, at least I can look back at it and laugh. That's the takeaway. We used to bring our cat stuffed animals out and pretend they're our babies, and I don't know, it was all really strange. And then we wouldn't just do it at the apartment building, we also did it in the school. We were those kids. I remember, I don't have a lot of memories from my childhood that I can actually remember, but I remember that we used to go and play. When I was playing in the sandbox, I would dig in the sandbox and then go over to the actual playground area and find big sticks in the wood chips, as big wood chips as I could, and then bury it and pretend I was burying fresh kill. See, it's such cringy memories. I'm cringing and smiling talking about this. I'm curious if anybody else went through one of these phases. We used to draw our OCs as well, and they were always covered in so many scars, and I don't know, they were always edgy looking. I can remember trying to make little animations of my cats, but that never really worked out because I literally used Microsoft Paint and Movie Maker when I was 10 years old to try to make cats. And I actually started to make a music video. I must have been 14 years old when I was making that. It was a music video of an AMV of Jayfeather, Hollyleaf, and Lion Blaze. And it was just after I read those books. It had to have been. So after I read the third arc. It was the song Can You Feel the Love Tonight? With Lion Blaze, and I can't even remember who he was seeing. It's been so long, I literally haven't read the books in 7 years, so I don't remember who he was seeing, but he was seeing a girl from another clan, and he was seeing her in the tunnels, and it was she was from another clan. But, basically, I had Timon and Pumbaa being Hollyleaf and Jayfeather. What's wrong with that? And then they start singing, and yeah. I don't know, I didn't even get that far. It's actually not even that bad of an idea. I might actually remake it, now that I actually know what I'm doing. Why is it that when you're young, like, your characters always have to have the most tragic backstory? Is what compels, like, young people to write such sad characters? Are we just being edgy? Are we, like, personifying stuff? Are we, I don't know. Like, because I remember I always, my first ever OC. Okay, I'm gonna talk about my first ever OC. Hawknose. I got the name Hawknose because I literally took the Warrior Cat quiz about what your Warrior Cat name would be on that one Warrior website, and I got the name Hawknose. And I'm like, yeah, I like that name. And so I designed her, and I don't have any pictures of her from years ago because all of my artwork is gone from when I was a little kid, but basically she's a white and orange cat, kind of like Brightheart, and she's a medicine cat, and she's from a clan that I named Water Clan, and because I didn't want to be, I didn't like the idea of putting my cats that don't exist into actually, like, canonical clans. So she's from Water Clan, and she's a medicine cat, and she falls in love with a kitty pet who is orange, kind of like Jake. And actually, I think his name was Jake. That's kind of weird, though, because I had not read Tallstar's Revenge, and I literally had her fall in love with the orange kitty pet. Maybe I did know about Jake, and I don't know. I literally had her fall in love with an orange kitty pet named Jake. And it wasn't even the same Jake. It was just supposed to be a generic cat, and I don't know. Now that I'm thinking back to it, it's like, was it a coincidence? Whatever. So basically she has kits with Jake, and that was it. That was the big shocker, because she was supposed to have, like, a forbidden love, and I don't know. She was not very well developed. I have so many other characters now that are so much more well developed than her. This video is so rambly. I just started, feeling nostalgic. I remember me and my friend Cassie crawling around, and this one man just walked past us and just sort of gave us a side eye, because literally we didn't even stop. We had no shame. None. We literally crawled around and jumped on each other, pretending to fight each other and stuff. And we would act out scenes from Warriors, and I don't know. It was cringy, but it was fun. And I wonder if she even remembers all that stuff. She probably does, because it was such a big part of our lives. We also used to build forts and stuff, and, like, pretend they were our homes, and we used to gather up ingredients and pretend it was food, like, from outside, like sticks and leaves and stuff. That was such good times. I don't know. I think everybody goes through an edgy, cringy phase like that. Let me know if you guys ever like, LARPed before you knew what LARPing was, because that's what me and her did. We didn't even have any shame about it. Maybe it was a good thing, though, because, like, I don't know, this world is so shame heavy. Like, everything you do is bad, and you should be ashamed of yourself. But, like, as children, we had no shame. We just did what we wanted to do, what felt fun and what was entertaining to us. And I kind of miss that. I miss that freedom of being able to do stuff like that. I don't know. This video was probably not very entertaining, and I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. I was trying to think of things related to animation, or things related to, warrior cats, and I just thought of that one. Now, some more videos I have in mind were to do, like, how I animate, but I don't know if anybody is interested in a how I animate video, because, I don't know, I feel like I animate pretty standard. Thank you all for so I just want to say real quick, thank you guys all for the nice comments you guys leave. It's so sweet. It makes me feel so happy, and it makes me just want to keep going forward, because I don't get a lot of positive feedback in my life, generally. Generally I get a lot of negative feedback, but that's just because I'm not in a great environment right now. Luckily, I'm moving in literally a week, so I'll be in a better place in a week, but you guys are making me feel so happy and so loved, and I just wanted to thank everybody for your nice comments, and, I'm getting emotional. Alright, well, I'm gonna go, and I will talk to you later. Again, sorry this video was so random and rambly, but thank you and goodbye.